Hello, check. Hello, check. Mic check. One, two, check. Hello, check. Hello, hello, check.
As the dawn of a new day break, let its infinite potential inspire you. May the soft glow of the morning sun fill your hearts with warmth, lighting up a day full of endless opportunities. A very good morning to one and all present here. Before we commence, let us take a moment to see a glimpse of Symbiosis Institute of Digital and Telecom Management. We stand at the precipice of a new era where the digital revolution is not just reshaping industries but redefining the very essence of business. It's a metamorphosis, a transformation as profound as any evolution. We are witnessing the birth of a new economy driven by data, powered by AI, and personalized to the individual. This digital renaissance is not just about technology, it's about human ingenuity, creativity, and the relentless pursuit of innovation. As we navigate this uncharted territory, let's embrace the opportunities, mitigate the risks, and emerge as the pioneers of this digital age. Together, let us embark on this path of digital metamorphosis where endless possibilities await and a brighter, more secure future is within our grasp.
A famous quote by Henry Miller, which goes as, "It is almost banal to say so, yet it needs to be stressed continually. All is creation, all is change, all is flux, all is metamorphosis." In the digital age, transformation is not a one time event, but a continuous evolution. Technology redefines how we create, communicate, and collaborate, reshaping industries, economies, and even our daily lives. Just as nature thrives on flux and change, the digital world demands adaptability and innovation. From the rise of artificial intelligence to the ubiquity of data driven decisions, digital metamorphosis represents the relentless cycle of creation and recreation. Businesses and individuals alike must embrace this flux to stay relevant, much like a caterpillar evolving into a butterfly, transformed yet grounded in its origin. Ultimately, digital metamorphosis is a testament to humanity's ability to harness change as a tool for growth, creativity, and boundless opportunity. The future belongs to those who can pivot, innovate, and thrive in this ever changing digital landscape. To explore the opportunities and challenges of this new digital landscape, Symbiosis Institute of Digital and Telecom Management proudly presents the 14th International Digital and Telecom Seminar, Communique, the flagship event of our institute. We invite you to witness the future unfold.
Esteemed attendees, revered guests, and advocates of digital trends, it is with great pleasure that we extend a warm welcome to each one of you as we come together for this momentous occasion. I, Akanksha Sahu, and along with me, my co host,
Lakshay Khandelwal.
are honored to have you join us today. This year, Communique focuses on exploring innovations and emerging paradigms in the digital and telecom industries, featuring the brightest minds and leaders in the field. As we gather here, we are excited to delve into the realm of digital metamorphosis, a transformative journey where technology reshapes industries, economies, and our very way of interacting with the digital world. This theme encapsulates the ongoing revolution that promises to redefine possibilities, often offering new paths for innovation, security, and decentralized collaborations.
SIDTM, a constituent of Symbiosis International Deemed University, is the pioneer institute in imparting managerial education in the field of digital, telecom, and IT. We at SIDTM are committed to developing world class business leaders who can effectively handle the dynamic and ever changing technological and business paradigms with absolute ease and knowledge.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we gather here today to celebrate the commencement of Communique 24, we find ourselves on the brink of exploring the profound transformation technology brings to our world. In alignment with our theme, the digital metamorphosis ensuring a secure future, let us light the ceremonial lamp, a symbol of knowledge, enlightenment, and the enduring pursuit of a brighter future. In As the flame of this lamp dispels darkness, it reflects our shared vision of leveraging digital innovation to create a secure and prosperous tomorrow. We now invite our esteemed dignitaries to the stage to mark the beginning of this transformative journey with the lighting of the lamp.
I invite our esteemed guests to join us for the lamp lighting ceremony. I would like to call upon stage Director of SIDT, Dr. C.A. Abhijit Chaturka sir, Deputy Director, Dr. Giri Halu sir, Chief Guest, Chairman, Managing Director, Center Strategy and Consulting.
industry visionaries to inspire and ignite the minds of students with their expertise and experiences. Let's take a look at the incredible journey of communique. Can we please have the video?
Now, we would like to call upon stage Dr. C. A. Abhijit Chitpurkar sir, Director of SIDTM. Sir has completed his Master's in Business Finance from the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Along with being a chartered accountant, he is also certified as an Information Systems Auditor from ISACA, USA. With an extensive experience in consulting, which covers diverse fields like accounting, taxation, and finance for more than a decade, he also has an impressive teaching journey spanning over 18 long years. I would like to humbly request, sir.
Good morning, everyone. It's a special event for SIDTM. It's a journey of almost 20 plus years we are holding this kind of event. A special thanks to the students coming from other institutes and the teachers along with them. So it's a event where not only SIDTM students are involved, but we are inviting students from other colleges since last so many years, so they also get exposure to this kind of event. My special thanks to all industry experts. Thanks Shailendra Mishra ji, Anil Jain, and other dignitaries. We have alumni also, Ankur. So thanks to all of you sparing time to and coming for this event. The basic objective of this event is to connect to the industry experts and also to those experts who have an international exposure. Because in fact, I was talking to Shailendra ji. He has just told me that he has traveled to almost 70 countries because of his official work. Anil Jain, who also got international exposure, all our experts. So that is one part of exposure which our students get. For academic institution nowadays, it's a major challenge because of availability of lot of knowledge on the online platform, social media, YouTube videos, LinkedIn, and on the other side, what is right and what is wrong. It's a lot of data is available, a lot of knowledge is available, which is right, which is wrong is a difficult task. So from our perspective, we thought that this could have also been an online event, but when they are coming here to the institute, they can interact with the students and students also gain a lot of knowledge from them. The journey is really difficult. From SIDTM perspective, we started in 1996 as a telecom institute, probably the pioneer in the entire SAARC region. In 2018, we changed the name of the institute from SITM to SIDTM. So it's the same institute, 29 years of journey, but because of the earlier national telecom policy, which is now changed to national digital communication policy, we also changed the name of the institute, changed the syllabus and everything. Obviously, there is a positive impact on the institute in terms of placement, in terms of reaching out to different industries and sectors. So definitely positive change. But when it comes to an academic institution and the academics particularly, quality of academics and the sessions delivered by the faculty members, there's a lot of change because of various technologies and the knowledge available outside the classrooms. You can also see the transformation in the entire world. it has just started from using the online training programs, online certifications, what we can say typically a digital transformation in the education industry or training industry to a digital detox era. Now, yesterday only Australia banned use of social media for any students up to, not student actually, but up to 16 years of age. So that's a major change which is happening across the countries. And I think, in my opinion, even my observation is that you require a blending knowledge, in the sense, a part of the online and a part of the offline knowledge, which is most important. As an example, for a finance, because I belong to finance domain, so I can say, even if you ask the question return on investment, which is very important, in online portal you see n number of formulas, n number of ways it can be calculated. But when it comes to really giving an input to the student which formula is correct and which formula is incorrect, you require a faculty member, you require industry experts like this who can deliver these sessions and enlighten you in terms of the real knowledge or the true knowledge. So that's the purpose of this event. We have continued it as offline, so you can interact and you can get maximum knowledge. This event is, you can say, a flagship event of the institute because of various reasons. One is involvement of the industry experts, alumni. Second thing, all the committees of the institutes are involved in this entire process. So obviously, thanks to seminar committee under the leadership of Bhakti ma'am, they are conducting this event over a period of time, and not an easy task. Second, most important committee, Web and Tech, I think they are always at the back end, but your videos and all the creatives are in fact liked by or appreciated by all the experts. Alumni team, to get engaged with the alumni, getting them to institute again, it's always a pleasure for us. Acads committee to maintain all kind of discipline and excellent coordination. This year, again, we have another event in the next hall, which is Intellectica, done by Research and Publication Committee under the leadership of Dr. Sujata ma'am. So again, few students are there. They are involved in that process also. It's a case study kind of competition. So it is going parallelly. ISR team to get students from different colleges to this event. So thanks to almost all the committees, CIT team specifically, to get industry experts to the institute. So almost all the committees are involved in the entire process. If I have missed something, I'm sorry, but all the committees are involved, all faculty members, teaching, non-teaching staff members are also involved in the entire process. And that's a major way that I think students learn about coordination, communication, and making it a big success. It is a 2 days event. So today, obviously, industry experts will definitely share their knowledge with us. Tomorrow is a special event for the institute. The reason being, we felicitate our alumni who have contributed a lot in industry as well as in the social area. So few alumni, notable alumni, I think you must have seen in the video. One has become member of parliament last year. Another one is a chief secretary in one of the states. Another is deputy collector. So they're also engaged in the social fields and really doing well. So success goes to definitely the institute, which has grown over a period of time. We are also evolving year on year and making our syllabus industry ready. Placement has been really good this year because I think the outcome in the form of the entire education process is seen in terms of whether students are placed, they have become entrepreneurs, and other they are moving to higher studies. So obviously it's a post-graduation, so higher studies may not be immediately possible. But in terms of employability, yes, we are successful. This is another successful year for SIDTM. In terms of the entire batch of 23-25, so the students who are in the second year, all the students are placed in 14 placement days. So probably we are the first one in India to place all students in a record-breaking time of 14 days. Average package is increasing year on year. Since last 5 years, we have seen the increase. Obviously, I'm not saying that it is only SIDTM. Students are putting a lot of efforts. Faculty members are also putting in a lot of efforts. We are changing the syllabus, putting in a lot of technologies and the simulations and other ways to engage the students in a positive way. So the credit goes to everyone, including alumni who are mentoring us from time to time. So that is the way we have grown over a period of time. So we are felicitating good students who have done really well. That is the schedule for tomorrow. So thanks once again. I think let us involve in this engaging sessions. Thanks once again to all industry experts. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words.
It is indeed an honor for us to introduce our chief guest for the day, Mr. Shailendra Kumar Mishra, a distinguished figure in telecommunications and public administration, known for his pivotal work in making data services more affordable and accessible. Sir currently serves as chairman of both ITUT focus group on costing models for affordable data services and the ITUT study group 3 for the Asia Oceania region. With expertise as former advisor in the Department of Telecommunications and principal advisor at TRAI, Sir brings a wealth of expertise in finance and policy. An alumnus of the Indian Institute of Public Administration, Punjab University, and the University of Allahabad, Sir's background in public administration, social sciences, and philosophy further underscores his dedication to ensuring efficient administration of public resources. Sir has contributed significantly to the development of infrastructure and infrastructure 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 infrastructure
Namaste. Hmm. A very good morning to all of you. Dr. Abhijit Keputkar, Director SIDTM. Esteemed faculty members, distinguished panelists, alumni, delegates, members of the organization committees. You have several, and the SIDTM team, because a lot goes other than this. And in fact, a lot of credit should go to those who work behind the screen to make it successful. It gives me immense pleasure to be here at SIDTM at Communique 2024. Decades ago, when SIDTM was still SITM, as Dr. Abhijit pointed out, and was just established. I was fortunate to get associated with this institute, its syllabus. One of my close relatives had joined. And that point of time, it was a new concept. The telecom was not considered as a distinguished department at that point of time in many of the leading engineering institutions, what to speak of management institutions. Even now, you have lots of management, leading management institutions. They have not yet recognized the essence of it. But thankfully, as we had a visionary leader here, and you know him very well, Professor S.B. Majumdar, he was able to think beyond, and he was able to bring in the concept of maybe the organization like SITM. And not only this spirit has continued and it evolved, and then SITM became SIDTM. And intermittently, I have been interacting with many of the alumni, students who studied here, some faculty, and many of the visiting faculties who came to lecture or maybe to speak at such events. So I have been aware for all these years about what SIDTM does. I can only say that the founder of SITM or SIDTM both, he had the vision to understand the revolution that was happening, the telecom revolution that was happening, and how it was, say, changing to digital, and how it will change the entire society to a digital society. We are moving towards that. Prime Minister keeps talking about digital India. When he came to par for the first time in 2014. Digital India was being celebrated, and then he has been talking about it since then, even till now. But things are not the same as when river flows and you are standing at a place, the water is not the same. It keeps changing. So evolution is taking place. We are talking here about digital metamorphosis. Actually, it is happening. Metamorphosis happens in case of, say, a butterfly. It is one time event. But in terms of digital revolution or metamorphosis, it is happening continually. By the time you are thinking of maybe taking rest, the world has moved. You may take rest, but others are not. Globally, it is changing very fast. And if we are not constantly running, we'll be left behind. Uh, I can say that for sure because I have been involved in the regulation and policy making in this field, especially in telecom, but also um, of broadcasting and ICTs in general, because in ITU, the name is International Telecommunication Union, but we talk of ICTs, Information and Communication Technologies, which also involves broadcasting. We also talk of AI for health there. We collaborate with WHO there. We collaborate with World Bank. We collaborate with trade organizations, WTO, all sorts of things, because it is all integrated. There is nothing which is now not moved on to maybe digital technology, and the whole thing has make it more complex, more I would say fast changing. In India, you have examples. Globally, you have examples where the companies which were at the top of the telecom in that their sphere, at the top of maybe ICTs or maybe telecom manufacturing at the maybe leading edge. And then you find that after 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, somebody else has taken over. And some of them have become irrelevant. Why? Because they didn't bother how they ensure their future, how they ensure that their future is secure. So they didn't bother. They could not cope with the change in environment. They did not evolve themselves. They thought that, okay, as they are, they will continue. Their organizations will remain as in the same form. They have not changed their organizations. They have not changed as they are supposed to uh, with their stakeholders. I would say stakeholders because it is not only the customers, there are others also. Maybe you have done everything and you have not changed yourself to the changing law. You are gone for a six. You have not evolved to the changing um, research that is happening, the concepts that are coming. You cannot remain in say, practice. You will be going out of business. Few years ago, when we had, it is said that, telecom, when we were in Telecom Regulatory Authority, it was stated, and I think last time when I came, people asked me this question, what has happened? There were 12 players, and you have reduced it to maybe virtual duopoly or maybe competition of three. It was not we did it. Actually, the revolution was already happening. There were companies who were stuck on 2G. There were companies which switched over to 4G quickly. Somebody brought in the latest technology. There were others who they switched on immediately and changed, and they are competing. There were others who were leaders, global leaders. They could not because they did not evolve. So when we talk of digital metamorphosis, it is continually evolving. Your shapes will change, your structure will change, and you have to be ready. Sometimes it will be ruthless, and you have to gear yourselves. In fact, the youngsters are, I would say, more geared up. But nonetheless, we have also our wisdom, we'll tell you. As the director pointed out, and in fact, whatever your director and the persons who introduced me, the if I may say, they have already said what I could have said to you in the inaugural speech, but then I am putting some thoughts which I came. So he said that there is plenty of knowledge. That is also a problem. Knowledge is actually, I would differ a bit in a bit way. I would say plenty of information. You are loaded with information. That is information overload for you, for you, for your faculty, for society. And then how to cull out that is relevant has become an art. It's really, really very difficult. It's a big challenge. And then to see all information is actually not knowledge. And all knowledge doesn't give you wisdom. So I urge that whatever is being discussed today and tomorrow, maybe in some of the sessions and thereafter also, you should be able to derive knowledge from that information that is available. It will guide you. And from that, you will become wiser to adopt and change yourself as much as possible. You know, metamorphosis in the society, in the world has been happening earlier also. You must have heard about Amrit Manthan. So today what is happening in digital world is actually Amrit Manthan. So Amrit is also coming out and Wish is also coming out. There are a lot of Ratnas coming out even today. Now it's up to us to see that we take care of Amrit, also take care of Wish. It is also very important. Otherwise, what will happen? The digital world, people will not have trust. You can't grow. If fintech is not secure, if banking systems are not secure, if other systems are not secure, people will not have trust. And then if the trust goes away, if the accountability is not there, you will have serious problems. I'm happy that today some of the sessions are going to deal with it. It's very, very important for all of you to ponder over it. Maybe some of you would be maybe finance, specializing in finance. Some of you may be specializing in pure technical terms or telecom management or maybe digital management, ICT. There are so many things SIDTM is teaching you. So you'll have different disciplines. But the things that will be discussed today are relevant for all of you. All of you means even me. That's why I requested them to allow me to be here and to listen to you. Because there is no way that you can rest. Okay, you have become 60, you have become 50, you have become 40, and then you're. Once you pass out from here, the real challenge starts. Today, your faculty members are here to guide you. You have one communique. Maybe next year you'll have a communique 2025. Your director will come out with more and more material, more and more knowledge for you. But then you are on your own. If you don't ensure the knowledge addition, knowledge enrichment, and change, then again you will become obsolete. It is very important that you keep the spirit with which SITM and then SIDTM has been formed, where you have been trained. Then only you will be, I would say that you are true to whatever has been important to you, or imparted to you. You know, digital age is being driven by 5 digital forces: mobility, big data, social media, cloud, AI, robotics. You are going to discuss all. You are going to discuss how to ensure the stakeholder trust in that, how to ensure that systems are secure, and how they are evolving, they are kept up to date. Now, organizations will change as the digital era is moving. How do we then customer expectations are going to grow? Stakeholder expectations, the requirements will change. You have to ensure that you continue to keep up. How do you keep up? The same skills of learning, the same skills of analysis that are being taught to here have to be kept in view. And I'm sure that if you keep that in your mind always and are alive to the change that is happening in digital world, you will be, I would say, up to date and active. I can only say that at this juncture, that there are too many people here to talk about the nitty-gritties. But then I would point out two things before I end. I would say that cyber resilience is the maybe the strategic pillar today for business continuity and operational excellence that you have to ensure by updating yourselves every day. Every day new tools are coming. Every day new challenges are coming up. How do you handle Jamtara? Jamtara was happening one day and people are trying to stop it, but Jamtara has not stopped, unfortunately. Now there are, in India itself, there are at least 10 to 12, maybe 20 pockets where it is happening. So as you start evolving and trying to protect yourself, there are people sitting in dark web who are attacking you continuously. So you have to ensure that you continuously evolve yourself to protect yourself and others. Second is that use of technology has to be for, say, our betterment, for human betterment. That human angle should be not lost. You know, you may have today, there are millions today in India. In India, actually, India has millions of people. Maybe it is the largest country where the people are suffering from digital divide. Now, in terms of number, in spite of the lowest data rates, we have still millions who do not have access to digital means. So they are away. So we have to see that how do they get it? How do they get it, get access? So unless digital divide is removed, the financial inclusion also cannot be ensured. So you have to ensure, you have to think of ways and means to take care of this digital divide. Rest I leave to the people who are going to come and discuss for the next 2 days. I am here available to you, and on the sidelines of the event, you are free to discuss with me, and maybe I'll be discussing with your director for a continuous maybe engagement with ITU tomorrow, and I hope that this will whatever we are discussing that will facilitate even more. Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Your address has not only enriched our understanding, but has also ignited new ideas. As you truly mentioned that in case of butterfly, the metamorphosis is a one-time event. But in case of digital metamorphosis, the world is digitally evolving and we need to keep up with the trend to excel. Thank you so much for sharing your invaluable insights with us today. Now, we kindly request you to please remain seated as we extend our heartfelt felicitations. I would like to request Dr. C.A. Abhijit Chirputkar sir to kindly join us on stage to felicitate Mr. Shailendra Kumar Mishra sir. I now request both the dignitaries to kindly take their respective seats in the audience. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
A small announcement for all the students. Kindly be seated. There will be a break according to the agenda. Till then, all of you are requested to be seated.
Let's move on. Research is creating new knowledge, and at SIDTM, we are deeply committed to building robust structures that keep us aligned with the latest trends in information and communication technology. The Telecom Business Review is SIDTM's annual research journal, established in 2008 with a mission to foster and promote research in the dynamic field of ICT. Serving as a platform for scholars, educators, and industry professionals, TBR facilitates the exchange of knowledge, research findings, and valuable experiences across various ICT subdomains. Under the guidance of Professor Dr. Sujata Joshi ma'am, TBR's esteemed faculty in charge, the team has achieved remarkable milestones by collaborating with SIDTM's distinguished alumni. These collaborations bring forth insightful perspectives on current industry trends and their implications for various sectors in the near future. With that, let us now unveil the efforts and excellence of TBR through this special video presentation. Can we have the video, please?
Moving ahead, we are proud to present Provision 2025 SIDTM's annual digital and telecom forecast, a beacon of insight into the ever evolving telecom and digital technology landscape. This publication has become an indispensable resource for both industry and academia, offering clarity and guidance in navigating this dynamic sector. Now, in its 22nd edition, Prevision stands as a testament to collaboration and expertise. It is meticulously crafted by the talented students of SIDTM under the mentorship of our esteemed faculty, accomplished alumni, and seasoned industry professionals. Distinguished by its proficiency and precision, this comprehensive report delves into nine diverse domains of the telecom sector, supported by rigorous research and detailed statistical analysis. Today, as we commemorate this milestone, we invite you to immerse yourself in a visual journey that reflects the excellence and innovation behind Prevision 2025. Can we please have the video on screen? like to call upon stage Director of SIDTM, Dr. C.A. Abhijit Chirputkar sir, Deputy Director, Dr. Giri Halloor sir, Mr. Shailendra Kumar Mishra sir, Dr. Anil Jain sir, Mr. Bhakti Vibhari ma'am, and Professor Dr. Shudacha Joshi ma'am on stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been eagerly anticipating has arrived. With great excitement, we are about to unveil the culmination of months of dedication and expertise. Telecom Business Review and Prevision 2025, the annual digital and telecom focus by SIDTM. I request the dignitaries present on stage to kindly unveil TBR. Thank you so much. Now, I would request the dignitaries present to kindly unveil Prevision 25. Thank you so much. I request all the dignitaries present on stage to kindly take their respective seats in the audience. And we request the audience to kindly be patient with us for 2 minutes as we need that time for the stage setup. Ladies and gentlemen, I now hand over the podium to the MOCs of Prevision 25, Mr. Shaunak Majumdar and Ms. Lisha Purbe.
very good morning to everyone present here today. Adding to the overwhelming grandeur of the International Digital and Telecom Seminar, I, Lisha Purbe, along with my co-host, feel privileged to present to you Prevision 2025, the 22nd Annual Telecom Forecast. Prevision comprises electronics, telecom technologies, broadband, global telecom, and special feature. We are here to take you on a journey to our vast digital ecosystem. Digital transformation has become a mandate and a critical topic for boardroom discussions, as opposed to just being an innovative trend a few years ago.
As we move into the era of digital maturity, understanding what the digital ecosystem comprises and how these elements work with each other has become very essential. Through Prevision, we are trying to build an understanding of how various technologies bind together to bring life to our digital world. Going ahead, we have covered a glimpse of a few parameters from each vertical. Looking into last year's forecast, the accuracy stood at 86.37%. There was a 4.46% increase in the forecast compared to last year's forecast, and most of the covered verticals' accuracy met permissible variations. As we proceed with our presentation, we'll be talking about various verticals and sharing select insights and forecasts.
Let's dive into the world of digital mobile services. If you have ever relied on biometric tech to unlock your phone, you are already part of this incredible transformation. Under digital mobile services, we will cover a couple of topics such as mobile banking, super apps, mobile commerce, and many more.
Mobile banking saw a 51% increase globally, with India leading record breaking transactions. UPI is transforming digital payments in India, supported by AI driven security, while global adoption grows despite challenges in scalability and security. Our forecast suggests a growth of 29.4%, which is 21,283 crores in digital payments by volume, and a growth of 14.90%, that is 2,790 lakh crores of digital payments by value.
The mobile commerce is transforming shopping experiences with 70% of transactions happening through apps, supported by innovations like AR and biometrics. Though cybersecurity threats still persist, roommates now. Alexa reminds us to buy milk.
And occasionally plays a song that we did not ask for,
Smartwatches nag us to finish those 1,000 steps.
and our phones know us better than we do.
Consumer electronics vertical is divided into three domains: mobile devices, home entertainment devices, and IoT devices. Additionally, we forecast for all three domains from both a global and an Indian perspective.
Smartphones and tablets experience growth, supported by demand for generative AI and 5G infrastructure, despite microeconomic pressures. Home entertainment devices expect growth fueled by increased adoption of innovative appliances and expanded internet and broadband services. IoT devices, including wearables, smart home appliances, anticipate sustained growth, driven by affordability and technological advancements.
Indian mobile devices experienced a growth of just 1% due to elections, uneven seasonal demand, and extreme weather conditions in some regions. Home entertainment devices in India foresee expansion, driven by rising customer demand for connected products and increased consumer disposable income. IoT devices in India anticipate robust growth as IoT solutions penetrate diverse sectors, aided by affordability and government awareness campaigns.
For this year's case study, we dive into the story of a company that has not only shaped the world of gaming, but is now at the forefront of artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and emerging technologies. NVIDIA has transformed from a graphic leader with the 1997 Riva 128 to an AI powerhouse through strategic pivots and acquisitions.
Innovations like CUDA and Hopper have revolutionized GPU efficiency, earning NVIDIA 98% of the data center GPU market. Partnering with AWS, IBM, and SAP, it is driving AI growth while committing to sustainability through energy efficient cooling and renewable energy goals. NVIDIA is also expanding into the metaverse, autonomous vehicles, and healthcare, and continues to tackle competition and supply chain challenges head on. Let's crank up the dial on a different station. Your sleek tablet displays vibrant stories. Your smart lamp dances to your voice, and your watch whispers fitness metrics. But without the invisible magic of telecom technologies, these are mere silicon, slumbering in their metallic shells. They are actors without a stage, voices unheard, stories untold. Telecom technology is mainly divided into four broad domains: access network, core technological advancement, intelligent network automation, and mobile and broadband services.
The SDN market grew with rising adoption in sectors like BFSI and forecast billion US dollars in SDN
Challenges in IoT adopt 4.3 aims to improve rural connectivity and close the digital gap, ensuring everyone benefits in this tech-driven era.
Looking ahead, the future is bright. Financial year 2024 laid the groundwork for a futuristic telecom ecosystem with an expected mobile data traffic growth of 40%, planned investments of 30 billion US dollars in 5G, and potential rollout of 6G by 2030. India is steering towards a robust, customer centric, and innovation driven telecom environment. And speaking of upgrades, the average revenue per user for wireless services increased to rupees 153.54, with voice ARPU rising to 14.97 rupees, a proof that data consumption is growing and pricing strategies are working to drive revenue. Also, this year, 65 million mobile number portability requests took place, which means telecom companies are working harder than ever to retain customers by improving service quality and 5G offerings. Our forecast suggests an increase of 2.7%, that is rupees 31,782.69 crores in national long distance revenue. Also, the forecast suggests a 9.72% increase, that is rupees 148.13 in data ARP.
This year's case study highlights a rapid transformation of the Indian telecom sector, driven by liberalization of the market, which led to increased private sector participation and a shift from 2G to 5G technologies. It also explores how government reforms, including spectrum auctions and trading, aim to address the growing demand for spectrum while highlighting challenges such as high reserve prices and limited rural coverage.
Now, let's dive into telecom software, where digital transformation is happening at full speed. Think of it as the brain behind the telecom body, orchestrating everything from network management systems to customer interactions. It's the software that ensures we stay connected no matter where we are. The four domains covered in this segment systems for
vendors, technologies, and domains. APIs and frameworks like TMF and technologies and domains. APIs and frameworks like TMF and HCMano are key to simplifying these cases globally.
application infrastructure middleware that are transforming complex legacy systems into user-friendly SaaS platforms, accelerating digital transformation by integrating IoT integration of critical applications, enhancing system integration, orchestration, and customer-centric operations. Our forecast suggests an increase of 7.3%, that is 61.18 billion US dollars in middleware global revenue.
Moving on to a new topic. It isn't just about making calls, it is the lifeblood of digital age, the backbone of the internet and the foundation for everything from streaming the latest blockbuster to sending life-saving medical scans. Imagine schools beaming lessons across remote villages or farmers monitoring crops with real-time data and doctors performing virtual surgeries. It is all possible thanks to the omnipresent infrastructure. Some of the topics covered under communication infrastructure include active and passive infrastructure, data centers, enterprise network equipments, and LPWAN.
India's data center market rose 21% in financial year to demand. Major players like AWS focuses on renewable energy for sustainable expansion. The demand for better indoor connectivity is pushing the distributed antenna system market to new heights, reaching 10.28 billion US dollars. Innovations like radio over fiber are game changers, but the high cost of implementation still poses a challenge, especially for smaller enterprises.
The LPWAN market is buzzing with activity, valued at $14.31 billion dollars. From smart farming to industry automation. This technology is making waves. In India, low range wide area network is leading the charge, while NB-IoT dominates in China. Our forecast suggests a growth of 4.49%, which is 8,15,108 in the number of towers. Also, we have estimated an uptick of 4.28%, which is 2.19 in average tenancy.
Next, let's talk about broadband. Longer mere a luxury, but a necessity for modern life. Imagine it as the highways of our digital world, connecting every home, office, and villages in India to endless possibilities. Broadband covers topics like mobile broadband, fixed wireless access, FTTX, cable TV, and satellite broadband.
BharatNet and PM Vani are transforming connectivity in India, reaching rural and remote areas, with rural broadband outspacing urban growth at 12.5% as opposed to 6.5.
It's like a digital Bharat Bandhan tying the nation together.
Cloud computing, satellite broadband, led by GOSES and Airtel OneWeb, and 5G FWA are revolutionizing connectivity, while advancements like Wi-Fi 7 and a 40% surge in mobile data traffic drive India's digital future.
India's fiber broadband is growing rapidly with a 23% 24. The growth aspirations and 45 more planned. The rising need for data centers and data localization is driving fiber expansion into tier 2 and tier 3 cities, further advancing connectivity and digital infrastructure. Our forecast suggests a rise of 15.67%, that is 38.08 million Indian fiber subscribers in calendar year 2024.
Let's explore the pulse of global connectivity. telecom market around the world are transforming faster than ever. Think of it like a digital relay race. China leads with 90% rural 5G coverage.
The US advances IoT and smart solutions.
France dominates Europe's telecom scene, and
UAE integrates IoT with AR and VR technologies.
some regions that we have covered under global telecom segments are AMER, EMEA, and APAC.
The APAC region sees rapid growth, fueled by 5G expansion, high speed internet demand, and digital transformation, with countries like China, Japan, and South Korea taking the lead. EMEA telecom operators are undergoing a digital transformation to remain competitive by adopting new technologies such as AI and machine learning to improve customer service and operational efficiencies.
In AMER region, the US telecom sector thrives on 5G expansion, IoT adoption, and partnerships with streaming services, driving growth in wireless and broadband subscriptions. For each country, we delve into three density and broadband subscribers. Combining these with our expert insights, we paint a vibrant picture of their telecom landscape, the growth, projections, trends, and the challenges over the next year.
Now, moving on to our final chapter, the special feature vertical of Prevision deals with identification, analysis, and reporting of significant changes in the with this year's topic AI Trism, AI Trust, Risk, and
The AI tourism market stands at $1.96 billion in 2023 and is expected to grow at a staggering rate of 21.3% CAGR through 2030. In 2024, while 80% of the organizations have integrated AI in their core operations, a key hurdle remains trust and transparency.
Did you know that 57 option? That's where AI Trism comes in.
At its heart, AI tourism operates across 5 dimensions: governance for compliance and accountability, model operating to prevent drifts and errors, privacy and security to protect sensitive data, fairness and ethics to eliminate biases and ensure inclusivity, and finally, resilience to adapt systems seamlessly during disruptions. Frameworks like AI Trism and conversations around responsible AI are becoming more and more important. By 2027, Gartner forecasts 65% of AI driven organizations will have a dedicated AI risk and compliance officer, making this a competitive differentiator.
Prevision 25 guides you into this journey towards future development in this digital ecosystem. All of this has been done through extensive research by our students, valuable inputs from our director, sir, alumni network, faculty in charge, SIDTM faculty, and 17 industry experts.
I would like the note in the forthcoming.
Relax, Shaunak, it's not a mutual fund disclaimer. Ladies and gentlemen, we feel privileged to have Telecom Focus Prevision 2025. We would also like to thank the audience for their undivided attention. For further information on the same, please visit the Prevision desk at the entry gate of the auditorium. Thank you. I kindly request the audience to be patient as we set up the stage.
Moving on. In an era defined by hyperconnectivity, where 5G, IoT, and edge computing are setting the stage for unprecedented technological integration, generative AI stands as a catalyst for transformation. It is no longer just a tool for creating text, images, or sound. It is a force driving efficiencies, enhancing customer experiences, and unlocking new revenue streams. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to get started with the first keynote session of the day on the topic Responsible AI. It is an honor for us to introduce to you Dr. Anil Jain. Dr. Anil Jain, a visionary in business strategy and transformation with over 3 decades of experience, especially in the telecom industry. Sir is currently the managing director solutions and transformations, ensuring organizations thrive both today and into the frame. Specializing in revenue growth and operational scaling, SIR's expertise spans telecom, consumer products, and retail, with hands-on experience in process design and improvement across diverse markets. SIR is also deeply passionate about contributing to the society as a CSR leadership and actively mentors young talented art enthusiasts. SIR's dedication to making an impact resonates throughout his career and life. May I request Sir to kindly join us on stage. Please give him a huge.
Audible? It is good enough for everyone at the back. If I engage with the backbenchers, I guess my job is done. Somebody can do this. Okay, great. Thank you. So this team will take care of the slide progression. Thank you. Yeah, actually, lovely. No, it is fine. Okay, so first thing first, this is a privilege for me to be here for the keynote address, and I'm a big fan of the communique. I think this is a melting pot for the latest and the greatest in this field. And I know a lot of hard work goes in by all the students, the esteemed faculty, and of course the panelists and the guests who have turned up here. A commitment of their time, their investment. Thank you, everyone. I know a lot will follow during the day, so my job is a lot more easier. With your permission, sir, Shailendra sir, I'll borrow two things from what you said. One is the Samudra Manthan, because that's so appropriate to the topic that we have at hand. And the other thing is about how technology can be misused, Antara thing. And I was talking to one of the students as I was walking in today. I'm getting calls from Micronesia today. Yesterday it was Tanzania. 3 days back it was Burkina Faso. So, the countries, it reminds me of my primary school geography. The names of the countries, some of them have changed in the last 30, 40 years, but it's really scary, how people are leveraging technology. And what sir was sharing with me, and I was not aware of that. Now, the scams are not happening only in India with us. These scammers are leveraging technology and using, the software to speak with people in other countries in their language, their diction, and that makes it very scary. But forget the scare. Let's come to the topic. So let's keep going. So in current world, in the 21st century, we are witnessing a complete seismic change due to technology which is coming up, and there is no business, whether it is life science, mining, whether it is retail, whether it is travel, whether it is insurance. There is no business which can grow without a digital core. So boards and the CXOs are investing their time and planning their strategy around the digital core of the business. So while digitalization has been around for a long time, something new, it's not a 2024 thing. But more only the growth frontiers, but also new of digital growth would be the cloud, the AI and ML technologies, and also everything associated with IoT. All of these are founding pillars of digital a very but I think open the facets of business which people did not understand. And telecom, as I keep saying every time, is that industry which has been the backbone during the COVID phase for people, for humanity to survive and also remain on the growth trajectory despite whatever ups and downs would have happened in certain industries. They took a hit, certain industries went up. But telecom was the enabler. It stitched up end-to-end everything and became the service provider, as we call it. I mean, a lot of people call it CSP. I also use that word very often, communication service provider. But I think the monetization of the networks is a challenge, which Sir deals with so much in his role. But digital service provider is what I think more and more PSPs are trying to become DSPs. But more than that, let's move away from telecom. What is the challenge that we are facing, and that needs to be understood, because in the Samudra Manthan, while Amrit came out, Vish also came out. So I don't know, but in this generation, how many of you are Star Wars fan? Anyone? I mean, just put up your hand. I'm not going to test you, but any Star Wars fans? Okay, so you understand, with that power which the Jedis had, they were the dark side to it. And the switchover was like this. One trigger and it can switch over. And the same thing happens with this disruptive technology, the landscape and the blocks that we have. So here, I'm not saying businesses will switch over. Here, at every step you take to scale up your business, automate it, more and more AI-driven, there are communities of people, let's call them for the simplicity's sake hackers, who look for vulnerabilities, who look for those weak spots and try to monetize that for their benefit. And that is something where this topic becomes so relevant, so important. And if you understand this, the entire excitement which AI and ML has brought in needs to be tempered with responsible AI. And it doesn't mean you slow down. So anyone who is not very familiar with this, please don't get that in your head. Responsible AI does not mean that we slow down. It only means we take every step one at a time, being mindful of what data sets are we training, what are the assumptions, what are the vulnerabilities, what are the inaccuracies, what is the drift, what is the degeneration expected, all of those things, call it out. Don't leave decision making to AI models. They can be assistants. They can be fantastic assistants to you. you in your business growth, ambition, scale, speed, everything that you want. But they cannot replace human ingenuity. And I'll spend some time on that. But I think the future is for those who understand that they have to embed digital in the core of the business and also be very mindful and have a vision for the change. There are still a lot of CXOs who come and tell us, I'm in that business. Some of the esteemed guests also do that day in, day out. They tell us in closed doors that, listen, we understand a bit of this, but it's very scary. At the pace at which it is moving. Remember, we are in the month of November. It's only 2 years since ChatGPT came up. Just 2 years. Everyone is using it in some form, and now people are using it in the mobile phones as well, whether it is ChatGPT, certain version, or some other AI tools. There's so many of them, so many apps and tools. So imagine 2 years back, it wasn't there. Not in the form we know it was there, but in a different form factor, different capability. So imagine how threatened, how nervous the CXOs and the boards are across the globe. So this opening was only to set the context that there is no second thought that we have to go digital at the core of the business. We have to embrace technology, but while we are doing it, do it in a sensible way, scale it up after making sure that your proof of concept has delivered the right business outcomes. Moving on. So as we look at the emerging technology, can you move the slide? Is it moving? Yeah, just go. Okay, move to the next one, please. I've already covered this. Let's move to the next one. Yeah, thank you so much. So emerging technologies also bring in 3 key considerations: security, privacy, and ethical compliance. Now, when I say ethical compliance, a part of it is regulatory driven, of course, and governments and the necessary industry bodies are definitely looking at how do we make sure that there is some regulation to all of these technologies which are coming in, how data is stored, how data is shared across borders as well. I know all of you are fairly familiar, and sometimes some of you must be experts in GDPR as well, but that is only one. There are so many bodies and countries and governments which are looking at this very seriously. But responsible AI should ideally go beyond. It's not only about regulatory compliance, because regulatory compliance is more often than not a tick on the box. Yes, I was required to do these things, I've done this. I've submitted my report, audit, inspection, everything clear. So that's a very baseline way of looking at this entire thing. We need to think beyond. So what you see in this slide is the headlines which project the importance of the entire advancements in IoT, AI, and everything associated with it. And when I say AI, I'm right now not only restricting myself to the traditional AI or the new Gen AI, I'm talking about the entire full spectrum of AI, which includes pre-trained generative AI models. So as we move more and more to cloud-based models and also try to strike the fine balance of hybrid, in-prem, and all of those things, because there are some learnings around that as well over the last 1 decade, that in-prem and a hybrid model might be best for certain industries which have a huge risk of data, especially banking, insurance, some of these industries, data going out. So what you will notice here is that from the surveys, and these are all independent surveys, sources are there, only 2% of the organizations have invested in responsible AI. That's very scary, actually. Just 2%. That 2% may represent almost 8 to 9% of the revenues of the universe that I'm talking about, but that's still a single digit. It's not double digit. That's a scary thing. And half of the CXOs have confessed that they have not even thought about how to go about it, forget about implementing the responsible AI. So that's something we need to be aware of. where and the extent of the challenge. So where is the challenge and the extent of the challenge? So what we need to do is make sure that we balance the innovation with the responsibility, because with great power, great speed, great enablement also comes a sense of responsibility. The earlier we recognize this responsibility, the better for the businesses. And remember, who all will be impacted. It's not only your end customers whose experience can be, impacted. It is your own employees. Start with that. Your employees, your vendor partners, your ecosystem of those vendor partners, your end customers, and there are many businesses where there is a B2B2C or B2B2X. So there are those intermediaries of your business who help in your business growth. Everyone invests because of you, to be aligned to your systems, integrated with your systems. But they all get affected, impacted if something goes wrong. So responsible AI also has a journey to make sure that everyone, we invest in everyone. We make sure that we are allocating resources within the organization to make sure that we are training our employees. We are investing in the development of our vendor partners, and we are also making sure that our end customer experiences are not compromised. Their data is not misused. So one of the biggest challenges in data sets and the unified data approach is, where do we stop? We have so much of data from our customers and users. Where do we stop? So that is a very important ethical consideration when you want overarching business objectives to be met in terms of scalability, automation, and everything, but you have to learn where to draw the line. Let's keep moving, please. So this statement is a single sentence, but it covers so many important things. What is important is when you are building up your entire AI-driven model, and I'm now moving to AI specifically in that landscape of automation, cloud, and AI and ML. At the stage of designing itself, we have to start thinking of ethical and responsible business considerations. If we miss that stage, then we are definitely setting up ourselves for failure and surprises. So design stage, building it, and then deploying it. And I'll cover each of these in a little bit more depth with certain examples from some of the best practices. But this is just to introduce how do we go. Design, build, deploy, and keep testing. There is a feedback loop which has to ensure that we keep learning how good this model is, how reliable this model is. Are we playing back honestly the feedbacks we are getting? Because nothing is perfect. So in a different way, let me sidestep for a second and let you all know that the GenAI tools, whichever you are using right now, for whatever part of your business, your education, the GenAI you're using today is the worst GenAI you can use today, because tomorrow will be better. And the day after will be even better, because this is how it is. How you use, how you do the prompt engineering, and how more and more data sets are being fed every day into it is what is going to make it better and better. So today is the worst GenAI that you're using. It's a stark statement, but that's the fact. So the team which presented the prevision highlights, let me tell you one small data point. It should tell you a lot what is happening in data center. As we speak, Google and Amazon, they're looking at building 600 and 700 data centers within the US ASAP in 18 months' time, 16 to 18 months. That is their time frame. Think about it. The numbers, the investment, the capex, the capital projects which are on the table, 600 and 700, 1,300 data centers only by two. I've not even added Microsoft here. So that's the kind of data which is going to be leveraged in just, and this is 16 to 18 months. It doesn't mean they all get started then. They will get rolled out as we speak, every quarter, every month. So this is how you will have to leverage, but also be aware of the responsible AI and how do we design that. Let's keep moving. And while we are moving, it's important to remember that human judgment cannot be substituted. We are looking at making humans more efficient. We're not looking at replacing that. So one of the questions I got in the last lecture I had with the students here and some other forum, whether we'll get replaced and all that. Let me tell you, I'm like a relic. I passed out in 92 from my B school. And at that time, we were using 5.25-inch floppy diskettes. The questions at that time in that generation was, will computers remain omnipotent? Will they replace humans? That never happened. It created more and more jobs. It's just that the nature of jobs changed. The skill sets required change, right? Within 2 years of starting my professional journey, it became 3.5-inch floppy disk. It was miserable. Half the times we used to have a corrupt data sector and all that stuff. It was so difficult. Generations of technologies will come. They will open up more and more jobs. You just have to be aware of your choices for upskilling and making sure that you are in sync with them. Your esteemed faculty can guide you, but there is no injection they can put in your shoulder that makes you a different person. You have to do that, right? So please do not believe anyone who tells you that AI or GenAI will replace people or something like that. It's supposed to augment your decision making, make you more efficient, not replace you. Only a little bit of automation and tasks will definitely get impacted, but that does not mean that humans will go away. There will be an oversight. There will be a handover, and those are protocols which will be covered. So what are the cornerstones? I've covered them here. So human by design. So what does it mean? The first principle of the design is, what is the impact of whatever I'm designing on humans? And I defined humans for you a few minutes back. Employees, partners, users, and intermediaries, all of them. How is it going to impact at the design stage if we capture honestly, clearly, and transparently? It's a great starting point. So in this, we keep the purpose and the core values at the forefront. The second block on fairness and inclusiveness, it should also mean that whatever you are training, it is bias-free. There is no room for bias. Bias for or bias against anyone. So imagine a healthcare provider using artificial intelligence as a tool. Tell me, should their recommendation for a CEO be different from a janitor? I'm sure everyone will say no, it should not be different. Of course, yes, that's the right answer. It's not a trick question. But we have seen that in the early models of deployment, and this is just one use case, I'm not going to drill down 10 more. It happens in jobs. I'm sure all of you have read about that. Certain communities were excluded by CV scanning tools which leverage GenAI. So what are we doing? We are allowing these biases to keep in, because the data sets which were trained had those inherent biases, and that's where the first step was missed out. So what we know now is that data, garbage in, garbage out. What we train it for, it will give us exactly that. It's not to be faulted. It's the humans who designed it. It's the humans who are not transparent are at fault. So that's the second consideration. The third consideration, of course, is transparency. What it means is, are you doing a back check or not? Are you regularly checking? So that's where the point I raised about the feedback and the loops of feedback on a continuous basis. That's important to remember. So in terms of reliability and safety, what we need to remember is a very popular application, self-driven cars. How safe is it? And I'm not at all trolling it. I've driven self-driven car myself, putting it on an auto mode, putting the destination. It's a dream. Let me tell you. I've driven three. It's like a dream. It goes. It's scary initially. In the first 10 minutes, it's scary. I mean, I thought I was not in control. This vehicle is deciding everything. It stopped. It managed the speed limits. It turned at the right places. It went into the mall. It found a slot, stopped, reversed, and parked perfectly, very smoothly. But safety and reliability means that it should be able to do that every time. That was a bright sunny day, by the way. And I had a colleague whose car I was driving. So will it work equally efficiently and reliably in a snowstorm or on a very rainy day? I'm not sure. I have not done that. I'm sure it's safe, but this is just one use case again. Everything we do should work in all conditions, the good days and the not so good days. That's what it means. Data privacy is something I've already touched on. We should know where to stop and when to stop. So how much data is really needed is important to understand. I mean, we all love data. If I have access to data, I say throw everything in, bring more, get everything in. But we should know where to stop because there is a privacy angle of the end users or the customers you're serving. So striking that balance is important. Accountability, never let any AI system become the final decision maker, impacting people's lives and their experiences. Never let that become the final decision maker. It can be a tool, it can be a medium, it can be an enablement platform, but it cannot be the decision maker. That's the most important thing to remember, irrespective of any industry you are operating in or enabling for. So, and that goes for anything that I might have touched upon, hiring, medical recommendations, aiding doctors and all for clinical diagnosis and other things. It should not override any human decision maker. That's the most important. Let's keep moving. So this is something very interesting. I thought I should bring it up. And I would also advise all of you to, if you can find time, read. There's a professor, Ithan Malik. He's an MIT professor. He's written some books. One of them, Co-Intelligence, do read it. It's fantastic. It's an eye-opener because he's very candid about his own experiments and he teaches this subject. Brilliantly written, but I borrowed that concept and learned about it. So what is a centaur? Of course, a mythical creature, half human, half horse. But this was more popularized by the Grandmaster Gary Kasparov. He popularized it in the 80s, where it was picked up by Harvard Business School, and they published a seminal piece of work explaining what it means. So what it means is, in this context of today, how am I using, let's say, ChatGPT? If I'm giving it text, it will translate, right? If I'm giving it a piece of a document, it will summarize, isn't it? If I ask it for a framework, it will give that, right? So all of this is where we are using human content, but using a platform to enable me. Translation, it can't go wrong. Let me show you. Not many people have found mistakes in that. And we use it day in, day out with some of our clients who have a challenge with English, business English. If you ask it to summarize, it will summarize. But at a glance, you may ask it to regenerate, focusing on a certain part of the document you've uploaded maybe. That's possible. That happens. But it does it very well. So that's a centaur approach. A cyborg approach is, so in a centaur approach, you know the boundaries of the machine, and the boundaries of the human, right? But in a cyborg approach, I start with a prompt for a topic which I'm not very comfortable or very familiar with. So I will give a prompt, it will give an answer. I will ask for recommendation, it will give me a better prompt, and I will put that prompt and get a better answer. It moves in an iterative way forward. When it does that, and the final crystallized output comes out, and I show that to any one of you. If you don't use a AI check tool, you will struggle to find where did the human ingenuity stop and where did the machine take over? Or was it both of them working together at each step? So there was never a boundary. It was always very black. It's a black and white mix and there's a shade of gray everywhere. So that is the cyborg approach. There are merits of both, but I'm a bigger fan of the centaur approach because it does not surrender itself to the machine. Your text was yours. You just asked it to translate to a different language which you are not comfortable with, right? Your content, your thoughts, whatever intelligence you put in is yours. You upload a document to summarize. I'm assuming for a moment, this is a document you created for a moment. That is yours. You put a strategic roadmap for some piece of work. That is your thinking gone into it. Right? If you have asked it to do pressy writing for you or create an exact summary of one slide, it's only saving you time. It's not creating content, it's using your content. So that's the thing. So I'm a bigger fan of that. This is the approach, this is the thinking we need to put into responsible AI. I use these examples, metaphors, analogies only to help you understand the real meaning because the next 2 slides will give you some examples of best in the class practice and some of the steps we can take. So let's keep moving. Yeah, thank you. So what are the steps we can take to integrate the integrity into the entire AI development, the design, development, and deployment in that sequence? So the first step is always the conceptualization. So you should always know the purpose. Why do you need this? So just take a step back. I'm sure your professors in statistics would have told you, you can't apply a regression model or any other statistical tool without knowing what is the end objective or the business goal you're trying to solve for. What is the problem you're trying to solve for? So similarly, in an AI development, design, development, deployment, you have to know what is your business goal, what is the problem you're trying to solve for, right? So that is important. And what are the approved AI use cases? Start with that. Don't give a free hand to your imagination here. That's where you can go wrong. And make sure that you have established feedback loops and all of that. In data management, it's important to use, now this is extremely important, use descriptive statistics, use clearly anomaly detection. Otherwise, you will release an untested weapon. Nobody releases an untested weapon in the real life, so don't do that. Because when you do the anomaly detection and use descriptive statistics, you are making sure that you are flagging the quality issues at the very early stage of design. And that's where responsible AI is already in. You don't have to put a sticker of responsible AI on whatever you're doing, right? It's the way of thinking. It's the way of how you go about it, right? And make sure that the personally identifiable information, the end user private information is not used in training. Never do that. Never ever do that. Without permission. Somebody can make a mistake and give you a permission. Don't do that. Don't even go and ask for a permission. Don't do it. That's important. And in the model development, make sure that you have an unbiased validation of everything. You are making sure that there are statistically valid inputs which are given for all the variables, testing it in a non-commercial way, of course, in control conditions, and making sure that you have out of sample testing to validate, back testing, all of these, see, these are all statistical tools, but you have to learn to leverage them at the right time in the right place and make sure that you resolve for any drift or degeneration. There's a lot of statistics here, and that's why I'm referring to my notes to not miss any important aspect. Any which ways, algorithms, statistics are the backbone of everything that you do in AI and development. So for the model implementation, the full it's important to know that you have conducted your proof of concepts, as I said earlier. Make sure that you do that before you release anything on a larger scale or a commercial scale, because there are business ramifications, there are end user ramifications, many things. And do control pilots. Pilots are a fantastic way of being honest to yourself. It's like waking up in the morning, looking at the mirror and seeing how you look. That's extremely important at the early stage. You can't go wrong. Make sure that you have override protocols so you can hand over to the humans in case you see something going wrong. That degeneration cannot be a post facto. It has to be real time. So if you see degeneration, then the override protocols, handover mechanisms and protocols have to be in place. That's super critical. Model use and decision making, like I said, never leave decision making to a tool. Don't surrender your brain to a tool or a platform. Humans are still very much relevant and will remain relevant. That's extremely important. Make sure that the decision makers are always informed, because the decision makers might be HODs, head of the departments, or CXOs. They are always informed in case of a degeneration, drift, or something. Let's keep moving. I'm mindful of the time. I'm running a little behind. So there are 4 organizations here I've picked up, and no disrespect to anyone which has been missed out, but a lot of fantastic stuff I found out. I'll try to move quickly on this. Accenture started in 2016 with a seminal piece of thought leadership on responsible AI, which were translated into an asset in 2017. And in 2018, the first 30,000 employees who were directly working on AI training and handling those data sets were trained. It was a mandatory training for them. And then, since then, it has become mandatory for everyone. And we have to do it every year. I have to do that every single year. So does every employee. Anywhere in the business has to do it, whether technology, strategy, consulting, operations, anywhere. We have to do that every year. Because this is such a fast-paced, evolving landscape that new things are coming up. So the content is improvised, refined, and then augmented. So we have to do that. I did want to spend a little bit of time on IBM Watson X. There are 3 pillars. IBM Watson X dot data, dot AI, and dot governance. And data is about data governance, unified data access, and how to go about it. Dot AI, they have a IBM Granite, which is their in-house tool, and a very appreciated one, a very powerful example and a model of responsible AI. The most interesting thing today for me, and the highlight for me, is the dot governance. They use nutritional labels. When you open anything which is edible, a chips packet or a baked beans can, right? You have nutritional information, right? What does it do for you? It gives you all the relevant information in a transparent way, isn't it? Right? You know you will eat baked beans if you want to. If you're fond of it, you do that. I do that. But do you know how much sugar and sodium is inside that? Because they are masked. The sugar will mask the sodium and sodium will mask the sugar. But it achieves the perfect umami taste which you need in baked beans in the morning. But this information is there. If you are literate, you are reading it, it's your decision, your choice. Do you want to really take so much of sodium in the morning, which is your daily recommendation is only 1 teaspoon, by the way, and you do much more than that if you take half a can or something like that. So, but that nutrition information is there. So, Watson X dot governance does that for all the AI tools. They put all the information up front in a very transparent way, which helps in the next wave of design, development, and deployment. That's what it does. It's such a lovely, simplified, and I think the person who conceived this must have been a genius. Absolutely a genius. Because how do you simplify things? You know, why is Apple such an iconic brand? Look at their packaging, right? So that's what some of the technology-led intervention do. By the way, a very similar thing Google does in their model cards and their model toolkit. It, it is similar. I mean, I'm not going to drill down because I'm already past time. But I wanted you to know the model card toolkit they do. They deploy that internally. It makes sure that it gives all the information as well, like the nutritional labels. And it also allows all the future developers and users to know the compatibility with various AI ML tools like TensorFlow, Scikit-learn, and everything. So each one of these organizations are doing fantastic work. They are really trying to make sure that responsible AI is a part and parcel of their own in-house work. And they all are working with clients. They're working with end clients. So what you saw a little while back, that 2% should definitely go up. So there is hope. It's not so bleak. It's not so cloudy. But it will be better if these organizations can inspire more and more organizations. And I'm again reminding all of you, this is not the exhaustive list. This is just representative. So don't think these are the 4 organizations. There are many more, but they are large organizations. That's why I picked them. Let's move. I'm at the last one. Global leaders, each one of them is known. When Antonio Guterres is saying that, Sam Altman is saying that, everyone says that there is no second thought that technology, disruption through technology is a given. It will happen. It has to happen. It will continue to happen. But they all say that let's work together. Let's join hands. Let's share the learning with each other. Let's make sure that we don't stumble and fall. If you have a learning in one part of the world, why can't we share it with the other one? Why reinvent the wheel? Why can't we share that? Let's have responsible AI at the core of our business. And therefore, if it is at the core of our business and our business leaders thinking, then everything we do on designing, developing, and deployment will be right. That's all I end there. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable insights and experiences. Your perspectives have truly enriched our understanding and left us inspired. Now we open the floor for questions from the audience. Please make sure that you keep your questions as crisp and clear as possible.
Please raise your hands for asking the questions. The volunteers are requested to please pass the mic to the audience.
Any question? Everything to
Yes, sir, we have a question over there.
Yes.
Well, sir, you were talking about the 2%, but why would that value go up? Because the.
I'm sorry, I can hear you, but not coming out very strongly.
How about now?
Better now. Thank you.
Yeah. So I was just asking that you were talking about the 2% figure, and you were saying that we should probably see that rise. But I don't know why that would rise, because in the starting stages of the company, whatever they're implementing, their main their main like aim is the productivity and the efficiency increase. And when you implement these things about like human things, so it really does hinder the efficiency in the starting stages. So I think they would think about it later when it is fully implemented in the kind of a scrappy way. And after that, they would try to refine it, right? So, and if right now it's only the starting time, then probably how would that figure go up? Because they're not incentivized to make it go up.
So, what's your precise question?
Why would that figure go up right now? Because they're not incentivized to make it go up right now. So how would that be?
So, see, we are all learning almost every day. That's the reason I said the AI tools that you use today, by the way of example, ChatGPT is the worst version you will use for your life today, but tomorrow will be better and all. So when we talk about all of these building blocks, I focused more on AI, but if you remember the first slide which came up very quickly was automation, cloud, AI/ML, and then there was cybersecurity as a kind of an overlay. But I showed them as four pillars because these are the four biggest building blocks if you want to have a digital core to your business, right? I can assure you that those half 49%, those half of the CXOs who confess that they don't know much, they have not implemented, they have not even gotten started in any way. The speed of awareness and acknowledgement that something needs to be done, and that is like yesterday's basis. So that is very, very high. And let me share the fact that even as partners for these firms and these clients, we also don't have enough trained manpower, the skill, right skill level to help them today. So everyone is investing full throttle, trying to invest, make sure that we are ready to serve our client and make them go up from that 2% to 10 and then 15 and 20. See, it will never be 100. We don't believe that will happen because in businesses, there is a huge chunk of SMBs, the small and medium businesses. They struggle to make investments, and these are huge investments. Which is why, in my first 10 minutes, I mentioned a few times, large organizations have a responsibility not only towards their employees, but also the vendor partners. In between the end user and the employees. It's so easy to talk about employees and the end user, but in between there is a big chunk of your intermediaries and your vendor partners. These are the SMBs. So it's a journey, and I'm being honest. It sounds stupid. I'm being honest. I don't know what new disruptive technology will suddenly pop up in next 3 years. Have I answered your question?
Well, yeah, kind of. Because, yeah, I understand that it is unpredictable and you never know.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. That's why I reminded everyone that in November 22 only, we saw ChatGPT being unleashed.
Yeah.
Right?
Thank
Not
you, sir.
very far. Thank you.
Thank you. Due to paucity of time, we won't be taking any other questions. Thank you, sir. The knowledge and enthusiasm you shared has undoubtedly left a lasting impression on our audience. Now, I would request Director SIDTM, Dr. C.A. Abhijit Chitputkar, sir, to kindly come on stage and felicitate our esteemed speaker. Thank you so much. Now we request both the dignitaries to kindly take their respective seats in the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, let us meet after a short networking break of 10 minutes. Students are requested to be seated while the guests leave for the networking break. We request the dignitaries to kindly use the first door on their left. Thank you.